Hello and welcome to Twisted Vader Reviews. Today we have Transformers Masterpiece MP8 Grimlock, the Cybertron Dinobot Commander. Here he is with his box and all the goodies he comes with. And we'll take a quick look at them. Of course he comes with his Masterpiece card. MP8 Cybertron Dinobot Commander. He is the leader of the Dinobots. I'm assuming that 3 is probably under intelligence. And we have this sword. This sword actually lights up in robot mode. I'll show you that. We have his gun, which also lights up in robot mode when you plug it into his hand. He has a couple gimmicks. It's pretty neat. His little apron he comes with. And his little serving plate. Each one of these were separate. You had to actually put them in here. Some of them were tight. I was afraid I was going to break, like that one there, pushing on it too tight. As you can see, that's how they plugged in. And his big instruction manual, which is nice. Here's the little bow tie. It actually plugs into him, not the apron. And this is the helmet for when Grimlock, when he actually had intelligence at one time and he created Computron. And he transferred the intelligence over to them. This side's actually suction cup, so I guess if you get them you can actually suck it onto their head. And on this side it actually clips on. And a quick look at the box. Here's all the stuff it comes with. And here we have Grimlock himself. He is a really cool looking Transformer. He has a few gimmicks. As you see, if you wiggle this, his head spins. Which is pretty neat, I guess. There's good articulation in his hands. Unlike the original G1, you couldn't really even move him. You can even move his claws. His teeth nice and chrome. Even got the flamethrower in his mouth. He also has the gimmick here with the lockjaw. You open that up and you click the side right here. Boom. Comes down and bites. You can have him with 2 different sets of eyes. He got his blue eyes. You can lift that up, spin it around. Now he has the red eyes. There's his little jetpacks, pretty well detailed. Big Autobot symbol right there. I think he's pretty cool. Still move the bottom part of the tail as well, which is chrome. That won't move his head. It's kind of weird seeing how that is. It looks like it's loose, but that's the way it's set up so you can do the head. I guess you can put something in his mouth. It actually, a ratchet opens, which is nice. You can go 2 stages. This part ratchets. The head, you can still spin it, even ratchets with the tail staying still. You can move his arms all the way around. You can move these up and down, all his claws. There's little holes there, or so you can hold stuff like the waiter plate, which was only seen in 1 episode and for like 3 seconds where he had that outfit, but that's the gimmick we got with it. And for his legs, his waist don't move, but for his legs they move up and down there on the sides. Moves at the knee. You can spin right there, so you get decent articulation. His claws will push all the way up, so you can grip onto things. As you see, he even has his little detailed jetpacks, it looks like, for when he's flying, which is pretty cool. Pretty good details. Looks a lot like the cartoon. I'm going to put a whole bunch of pictures here at the end, all the close-ups. That's where you'll be able to see all the good detail. And as far as size, he is with Optimus. The scale is pretty decent. It's about the same size. Here he is with Prowl. So I think it's scaled pretty well. And I think he's definitely, he's been out for a while. If you haven't got him, if you could find him, there's still a bunch out there. I think they re-released him again with I guess a coin that turns into a crown or something. Maybe it's a King Grimlock version. But anyway, if you can get any of them in any kit, this is the guy to get. He's definitely cool. I like him. Hopefully they'll make some other Dinobots. Very well detailed. So stay tuned for the end and you'll see all the close-up pictures. But for now, let's go ahead and transform him into robot mode. Here he is in robot mode, and again he has much more articulation than the G1 version, which is really cool, and he has a lot of gimmicks again in robot mode. But just take a good look at him. You can fold these any way you want in the back. His head flips down. It looks pretty similar to G1. His feet transform a little different, even though that's pretty similar. Make sure you transform him right, and if you do, you'll see the Autobot symbol appears there, where it's actually not there when he's in Tyrannosaurus Rex mode. And look at his articulation. His fingers all together on this side move. His thumb moves. That's it. He can spin at the bicep and his elbow. He can move here at the shoulder. In and out, it's kind of on a ball joint. His head can look all around, up and down. He has a gimmick on his head where you can do the red or blue eyes again. There's his red eye, or blue eyes, there's his red eyes. There's a little switch in the back. Just switch that. And again, that's neat. This hand, the fingers don't move at all because it actually has the light gimmick, which you can't really see here, but there's a button you push, and I got some pictures at the end where you'll see the in the dark, so you can see how light it gets. Pretty bright. It lights up pretty bright. I like it. The waist will spin around here. You can move his leg up and down there, in and out. His knee. His feet don't really move, but this piece will move in and out a little bit, so if you need to balance them kind of crooked, you can do that. I have to say, he's well built. He's a really cool looking guy. I like to keep him in the blue eyes because that's the cartoon accurate version. And see him standing next to Optimus Prime. I think it's a pretty decent scale. They're about the same size. Grimlock should be a little bit bigger. Grimlock should be about right there. But what can you do? I say it's still pretty good. And for his gun, it just slides in, like I said, because it's a gimmick. His sword lights up too, which just slides in. Now you can also put him in the other hand. It has this little hole right here, and both weapons have a little tab. So you can just tab it into his hand over here, so this hand has the ability to hold either weapon as well. And they won't light up on that side, but at least he can hold both weapons at the same time. So basically my assessment is, if you can find him and get him, he's definitely one to add to the collection. Really nice display piece. Even though you got all these little gimmicks that you probably won't ever use, he's pretty cool. And the directions do show you how you change the battery. They go right there, that's for the light. You can probably see it there. Yeah, bright, it's pretty bright. So go ahead and take a closer look at him in robo mode. Check him out and see what you think. Again, I'm going to post a whole bunch of close-ups because there's lots of little details to check out. I'll have that at the end of the video here. Anyway, that's Grimlock MP8 Transformers Masterpiece, the Cybertron Dinobot Commander. I like him a lot. So let's go ahead and do a quick transformation back into Dinobot mode. And here we go. And there we have Grimlock in Dinobot mode again. Again, plenty of articulation even in Dinobot mode. Very impressed he didn't just have these stiff plastic pieces like the other one. And even more impressed that you can move the claws around. So there we go. Well, that's it for today's Twisted Vader review. That was Transformers Masterpiece MP8 Grimlock. I hope you enjoyed it and have a great day.